Well, here we are. Welcome to the live stream here on Brandon Smith YouTube. It is Challenge Cup time. It is Bristol Bears taking on Toulon. Welcome. If it's your first time, as always, feel free to subscribe, leave a like on the video and get involved in the chat. I want to hear your thoughts. I'm just going to share this out now and put it out on my socials. If you want to share it as well, you're more than welcome to do that and join in the conversation regarding this game. What a game we have in store. It's going to be a fantastic game. We're going to go through the teams. We're going to chat about what we can expect. We're going to watch the game together. I'm really, really excited for this one. I jumped on a little bit early, but we are here, which is really good, and really, really excited to bring this one to you today. As I just share this out on the right socials, and we will be ready to go.
Bristol want to play. We want to take the ball on the first minute and give end of the game. My team is not for the end.
And the final come down to small margins. So given that we have a small crowd tonight, how important can it be that they're your fans? How important can it be to the fans in taking the
It's not pretty for my team because they are not of fans of Toulon. The world is a good determination for back to the world. Thank you very much.
One more compliment going on there. Very impressive. So let's have a look at what each team brings to the table. I feel that each one of them can really pick off the weaknesses in the other. Yes, their whole part of their possession stats, it tells the whole story. Bristol want lots of possession. They want to play a super rugby style game. You can flip that the other way and see their bottom of the possession stats. They're more than happy with their big front five, clubbing away. They don't want to time them out too much because when they do get an opportunity, like all good old school French teams, when they get 4 or 5 opportunities in front of the field play, bang, they like the touch paper and they go. Big front five, they'll be looking to dominate the scrum, get lots of penalties there, keep the tempo of the game down so they can lift the tempo when they want to.
Yeah, I think you look at that with one side of the number of matches, 20 versus 20, Toulon.
There we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Just a few technical issues there, but we are back for the live watch along for Bristol Bears taking on Toulon, the Giants of Toulon, of course, and really, really excited for this one. I think for a fantastic game of rugby. Kickoff is at 8 o'clock, so just under 15 minutes away from the kickoff out in France. We will go through the teams, a few changes for Bristol. Some big changes happen just in the few hours or so. A baby's been born, which maybe is one of the reasons why that has happened. But as always, I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Louis, welcome. Hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome along. Predictions. I want to hear your predictions. What are you thinking? How are we going to see this one go? I got the Bristol Bears top on ready. It's going to be a good one. I'm really looking forward to this one. And I think we're in for a very, very good game. We will go through the team shortly. We'll just let people drift in as they come in. And yeah, we'll let them come in and see. Really, really excited for this one. This is going to be a good one. I'm sure of it. Welcome everyone who's new today. Really good to have you with us. We got the shirt on. We're ready. About 15 minutes to go until kickoff. I will go through the teams in about 5 minutes or so, and then we'll be ready. We'll be ready for it. Obviously, very interesting. Only 1,000 fans allowed in, which in very, very, very strange times, that's for sure. But we've got a final, and who thought that we would be here? Babatunde 123. Is that anything to do with KSI? I wonder. Who do I think will win? We'll get to that very, very shortly on my predictions ahead of this one. I just want to clarify one thing for everyone. I will not be showing the game itself. It's simply a watch-along, copyright and all that. It is live on BT Sports. If you have BT Sport, you can stick it on. You can have me on one side if you want to. Or if you don't have BT Sport, I can be your guy to hopefully guide you through this game. I'm so excited for this one. I generally am. And I'm excited to see real top quality rugby and really excited to see how this one is going to go. It's yeah, it's very, very interesting game, this one. Some absolutely quality players are going to be playing in this one. Yeah, there's going to be some incredible players playing in this one. I believe that's for sure. Just sharing this across the socials. You're more than welcome to share it as well if you'd like to. That is very much, Gavin, very much appreciated for sure. But welcome to all the new members, new people who are watching. There we go then, all shared. So let's have a look at the teams. Let's do that now. Right, let's have a look at the teams now. Let's have a look at the Bristol team first of all. This is the team to face Toulon this evening. So starting in the front row, we have Thomas starting in the front row alongside Thacker and Sinclair, Carl Sinclair starting there. We then have Atwood and Vui playing as the locks. Luatoa is the captain as always, with Thomas and Earl completing the forwards. We then have Randall. We have Sheedy then, who's just been called up to the Wales national team. We then have Luua on the wing. Piatau then in the centre alongside Vadrada, who is going to be the star of the show, you'd imagine. Morahan then at 14, and then Marlins then playing as fullback, leaving the bench of Koska, Walmer, Afoa, Joyce, Keenan, Kessel, O'Connor, and Adeliokin. So that is the Bears team, the Bristol Bears. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this team. Who are the players that we should be looking out for? Who's going to make the big difference? Who's going to have the impact on the game? I think we've got to be looking at this man, Semi Radradra. He is going to be the man to watch. That is for sure. Let's have a look at the Toulon team. The Toulon team for you then is this one. Starting with the forwards, the front row is Gross. Then we have Etrelav, the captain. Gigashvili, the Georgian then, in the number 3 jersey. Eben Etzebeth, he is huge. He's playing at lock alongside Tadeo Fenwa. Then we got Olivon, who's the French captain, of course. Parise, and then Lacafia. Then we have Serene at 9 with Carbonell, then playing at 10. The centre partnership then of Payaawa and Toavea. We then have the winger, Villiera, who's been incredible in this tournament statistically. Has been one of the best in the tournament. We then have Cordin playing at fullback with, we have him then playing on the wing. So those are the 2 teams. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments section by the side. Also, guys, 10 minutes to go now. I will give my predictions very, very shortly. Let me know, though, what you're thinking. Predictions times, ladies and gentlemen. I want to hear them. Get them in the chat. I'm so excited for this one. I think this game could be a really, really good game, and I think it's going to be super exciting. Yeah, I'm so excited for this one. That's for sure. So just under 10 minutes to go now until kickoff. We just ran through the teams. Louis back in Toulon to win this one. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I'll let you know my thoughts in just a second. What is everyone drinking tonight? Anyone got some beers on the go? Unfortunately, I cannot be drinking with work tomorrow, early tomorrow, but certainly really excited for this one. Babatunde 123 Bristol to win this one, 27 points to 12. If they are those scores, we're in for a good game. Either of them scores will be wonderful. I am back in Bristol. A couple of the Welsh boys, I am Welsh. Sheedy playing at 10 today. So I'm going to be watching them, that's for sure. And quite a few Welsh players have played for Bristol in the past few years. There's a decent Welsh contingent there, actually. Had the likes of Ryan Jones, Ian Evans, Rodri Williams, who now plays for the Dragons. We will get into the breaking news, of course, about Bristol today. They could replace Exeter, I believe it was, if the COVID is that bad. Wasp, sorry, will be replaced by Bristol if the coronavirus outbreak is an issue and it means that they can't play. So it's a possibility that, you know, Bristol could be playing in 2 finals, and what a season that would be for them. Louis says, to be honest, says this one, can't see Bristol winning, to be honest, not enough experience. I disagree. I do think there's some experience there. My predictions for this one, I honestly think Bristol are going to win this. I think it depends on a few things, though. Number one is I do worry about the size of the pack of Toulon. They are huge. They are massive. And size isn't everything in rugby. I appreciate that. But it is very, very important. And I do think that it could be an issue for them if they let them, as Pat Lam said just in his pre-match chat there with the journalist. He said, look, we've got to stop them quick. We've got to stop them early, because if they get momentum, they're going to be very hard to take down. But we know that Bristol love to throw the ball about. If they can get quick ball, I don't think that the fitness of Toulon is going to be at the level required. I did do a preview for it. I'll leave a link in the chat if you want to go check that out very, very quickly. You're more than welcome to go and check that out, or if you want to watch it at some point, again, you are more than welcome. Simon Nichols, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome if you're now watching. It's really, really good to have you alongside. Let me just put the link to the preview, which we had going up yesterday. So if you haven't watched it, I'll stick it in here. There we are. That is the link to the preview. If you'd like to go check it out, just copy that link into YouTube or into your browser, and hopefully that will show you the preview for this game. Went through the teams, went through a bit more stats in a bit more detail. So if you want to check that out for it's about 5 minutes long, it's not long, and then come back for kickoff. That is there for you to go and check out if you'd like to. But for new people who just joined, we have just gone through the teams, and we have as well given our predictions. I'm back in Bristol to win this. I do think it'll be close. And I think what Louis says about the experience could generally be an issue, because some of this Toulon team would have still been in the squad, I believe, when they won the Challenge Cup back in 2015 was their last one. They won the French title back in 2017, but no silverware since then. So they although they bought all these incredible players over the years, Johnny Wilkinson, they had Webb there for a bit, they had Halfpenny, Manonu, Gitto, they had an insane team. Since 2017, they've not won anything. So that is something to certainly bear in mind. So this could be a big hoodoo to get off their shoulders. They've not been at the races recently. So that could be an issue. 5 minutes to go till kickoff. The teams will be out very, very shortly. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments. Who you're supporting today? Who do you want to win? Really, really excited for this one. It's so good to have rugby back once again, isn't it? 6 months ago, we were wondering when we would see it, but it's good. It's good to have it back. So good to have it back. 1,000 fans in the stadium. Babatunde said, I don't support Bristol, but imagine a double this year, Challenge Cup and Premiership. So that really depends on what happens with Wasps, of course, with COVID. The news today breaking about them potentially not being able to play the final because of COVID. I'll leave a link to the article here for you to go check out as well if you'd like to check that out. You're more than welcome to do that. The link is there for you if you'd like to check that one out. That's a breaking news. But here we go. The players are just about to come out here. Really, really excited for this one. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Louis C says a very interesting comment. Toulon will drop off after 60 minutes, depending if Bristol can capitalise like Exeter did against Toulouse. I agree with you. I just don't see the fitness of Toulouse being able to hold on. And I actually see the benches will play a really big role today. They will be key to this. If Toulon can maintain their fitness and can use their bench wisely, it's going to be tough for Bristol. But I think Bristol just need to be patient in this game, not too rushed with anything. I just think they need to take their game slowly, but at a decent pace as well at the same time. But it's going to be interesting. I'm really, really excited for this one. Just under 2 minutes until kickoff, folks. Here come Bristol. Bristol coming out now, running past the trophy. They will want to get their hands on that, that's for sure. They will certainly want to get their hands on that. It's exciting for this. It's exciting. I'm so excited for this. Gregor, welcome to the stream, my man. How are you doing? It's good to have you. Toulon are not the team they just used to be. They are certainly not, as I said before. No silverware since 2017, and the big names are not there as such anymore. Of course, Eben Etzebeth is there. He's probably the biggest name that we know of. Toulon running out now. Oh, it's getting close, ladies and gentlemen. Can you feel the excitement? How excited are we? I'm so excited for this. I really am. We got this. Then next week we have tomorrow. Sorry, we have the Champions Cup final. The next week we have some international rugby. Oh, it's exciting. No worries, Louis. You head off, mate, and I'll catch you a bit later in the stream, maybe at half time, when we can discuss what's happened in the game. But here we go. If you are new here, guys, please do subscribe. It's free to do. And it just keeps you up to date with any rugby that's really going on. We're going to be doing a live stream for Scotland versus Georgia on Friday night. Then Wales play France next Saturday, which we'll also be doing a watch along with a few guests on as well. So you are more than welcome to join for that one. Gregor Galway, good to see fans of the game. Yes, it certainly is. It's so good to see fans back at rugby. 1,000 fans back. Really good to see some fans back at the game. Really, really good. So here we go. Both teams stood in front of the fans, ready to go. Let's get ready for this one, ladies and gentlemen. What are we drinking tonight? What snacks have we got? Let me know. What have we got going? We got any beers on the go? Any ciders? Being from Bristol, you might have a few ciders. The thing for Bristol is these fans could really have an effect on the game. It could have a really big impact because they're all Toulon fans. Andrew Brace is the referee today. Oh, I'm so excited. Louis Colo, I'm staying on. Got the game on my phone. Absolute legend. You're a legend. You're an absolute legend, you are. Off we go then. Let's go. Well, Bristol are away early on here, and this is an awesome opportunity. Radrada, straight in. This could be a try. Is this going to be a try? Oh my gosh, Harry Randall, what a try. Bristol have scored within 17 seconds. This is madness. They've scored within 17 seconds. As Gregor Galway says, what a start. Oh my gosh, 17 seconds into the game and we've already got a try. That's absolute madness. What a try. What a start. Radrada plays the ball out quickly. The defence is really targeting him. And the ball comes out. And what a run by the winger. He plays it back into Radrada. Radrada plays it through. And where's the defence? Where's the cover gone? I have no idea. And yet it's the perfect start for Bristol Bears here. What a start to this game. And that's the perfect start that they needed, because they can now push on. And this will be absolutely key to them. Harry Randall getting the first try of the game. 17 seconds into the game. 17 seconds. Madness. Absolute madness. Oh, incredible start. We've got it on as well. We've got it on. What a start. Callum Sheedy just called up to the Wales national team. Can he convert this to make it 7-0? What a start. Here we go. He converts it 7 points to 0. Woo! Wow. Okay. This is an interesting one, isn't it? What a start for Bristol Bears. I mean, what I loved there about that play was the fact that they simply got the ball and they just went for it. There wasn't, let's get into contact, let's reset, let's get organised. No, they went for it. They straight away went for it. And what a start from Bristol Bears, that's for sure. What a start that is. What a start. So what a start that is. Well, here you go. Bristol again. It's the same line. Kick over the top. Can the scrum half get there for Toulon? He can. But again, just so open on that side. You have to question what's going on. But Toulon, for the first time, really get their hands on the ball here in their own 22. And they look to play it from their own 22 here. And Bristol get the penalty. Well, Bristol are starting on fire. Absolutely starting on fire here. Mad. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. It's only the only place available to watch the game, as far as I believe, is on BT Sport. That's why I'm watching it on. But you can stay with us here. We'll keep you up to date. But that is, I'm afraid, the only place that I know. That I know that you can see it. But Bristol deciding to take the points here. Sheedy going to be taking this one. Here we go then. Antonio, yeah, BT Sport is the place to watch, I believe. It's not an easy kick. It's on his good side as a right footer. And he's got it. It's 10 points to 0 to Bristol. With very little time gone. £10 to 0. Well, Pat Lam would have been dreaming of this kind of start. Would have been absolutely dreaming of this kind of start. So 10-0 to Bristol Bears. Toulon have hardly touched the ball, and we've not even played 5 minutes yet. So what a start this has been. This was the kind of start that we wanted. And Bristol just simply looking to play. Just looking to play. This could be quite dangerous here. Toulon trying to counter-work this one, but I think Bristol will retain the possession, only just about, though. Well, Bristol deciding to play here in their own 22. Radrada, let's see what he can do with ball in hand. One hand on the ball. Lovely little pop. Oh, they tried to play maybe a little bit too much there. And now can Toulon break? Well, this ball is all over the place. And yet it was a forward pass. Wow, this game is 100 miles an hour. That's for sure. It's absolutely bonkers at the minute. It is a little bit bonkers. But what a start to this we've had. Really, what a start. How good is Radrada, though, there? One hand on the ball, other hand free. Scrub here. The ball for Bristol. But Bristol have just been flawless so far. And Toulon just have not had enough of the ball to really do anything with. Well, Toulon's pack obviously is very dominant, but they do get the ball out. Sinclair plays it out here. There's a little bit of space out wide for them on this left side. Every time, there's always a little bit of space on this left side. Here we go. Randall goes for the box kick. And it is claimed by the Toulon man. But again, Bristol all over them at the minute. And you really feel like the next score in this game is going to be really, really important. If Bristol can get the next try, it's going to be a hard day for Toulon. So here go Toulon, their real first chance really to do anything in this game. They've hardly had the ball. Wow. Yeah. Wow. What a start. Absolutely mad. What a start to the game. The driving ball comes in. This is what you'd expect from Toulon with the power of their pack. But Bristol have done pretty well here to slow it down. Ref says once, ball's got to go out, and it does go out. And Bristol have this narrow defence, but it comes up very, very quickly. And there is a way around it, but you have to be very, very good to get around it. But what it means for Bristol is simply they've got to make their tackles. They've got to make their tackles. If they don't make it, there'll be too much space out wide and it'll be an easy run in. So it's a risky strategy, but it is one that can certainly do and work. But the ball is slow here for Toulon. Bristol doing really good to slow them down. Here we go. This is the best spell of possession that they've had all game so far in the first 8 minutes. But Bristol holding their discipline here. Toulon ain't going anywhere, really. And the tackling is really solid. They're getting down low. They're stopping the big men from getting momentum. And Bristol get the penalty, holding onto the ball. What a start for Bristol this has been. So Bristol with an opportunity here to kick to touch and see what they can build. Let me know where you're watching from today. Got my biscuits. Louis Carlo says Kyle Sinclair just made about 5 dominant tackles in a row. Class. He is a great player, isn't he? If he can keep his head all right, he's a brilliant player. Bristol here have unfortunately lost the line out, and Toulon will have the ball in their own 22. So in here to clear, which he does. He box kicks, and that will be a line out to the Dragons on, not the Dragons, sorry, to the Bristol Bears on just about over the halfway line. Well, Bristol here have dropped the ball. This could be an opportunity for Toulon if they can get in here. One more pass, and it's a try for Toulon, and it's a simple mistake. And Toulon are right back in this, ladies and gentlemen. This game is certainly not over by any means. Bright team gets in the corner. Wow, interesting indeed. The ball went out wide. The pass just didn't work from Sheedy, really, and he just bobbled a little bit. And Toulon just got the ball, ran and played it out wide, and it's a try in the corner. The conversion will not be easy, but that really all came from Bristol losing their line out. So that'll be concerning. A tough kick here, but still could be interesting. 12 minutes in here. Here we go then. Pure silence for him, of course, as he plays for Toulon, and everyone there is a Toulon fan. But here we go. It's a beautiful kick, you've got to say, and it's over, and that will make it 7 points to 10. Here we go then. Restarting then. 7 points to 10. Bristol Bears still leading this one, but I mean, that'll be frustrating for them, won't it? It'll be very frustrating. But straight away, a knock on from Toulon, and it'll be an attacking scrum 5 metres out. This game's incredible. It's got everything, hasn't it? It really does. Here we go then. What can Bristol do from here? 14 minutes into this one. Here we go then. What do Bristol Bears have in place ready? And they're restarting the scrum again. Of course they are. Very frustrating. Here we go then. Third time of asking to get this scrum right, please. Would be nice. Harry Randall to put the ball in. And once again, Toulon go down. Bristol get to take the quick tap and go. Ben Earl takes it into contact. Advantage to Bristol. What are they going to try here? It just seems that once Toulon get themselves back into the game, they make a meal or something, and then they get punished for it. No advantage here. What are Bristol going to decide to do? They decide to take the tap and go. Harry Randall goes for the corner. He's absolutely mauled. But it'll be go to the forward. Sinclair takes it into contact here. It's another penalty. High tackle from the number 7. Surely if they penalise again, he's going to have to think about the card. They're going to go to the corner. Sheedy puts it over 5 metres out here. You've got to be thinking now that yellow card is on its way. "15 minutes into this one. Bristol win the ball. That's the first step. Everyone is joining in this driving maul, and they're certainly going forward. Could this be try number 2 for Bristol? It looks like it's going to be. And he scored. It's a try for Bristol. Everyone got involved in the driving maul. And it is a try for Bristol. Two tries in the opening 15 or 16 minutes. It's a try for Bristol, ladies and gentlemen. The ball goes into the line and everyone decides to join in on this one. And they push straight over. Oh, it's not going to be a try. I think he's dropped this one. He's checking it. This is not going to be given. This ain't going to be a try. This ain't going to be a try, folks, I'm afraid. He's dropped it. I just don't see any clear grounding here. No, he's dropped that. That's not going to be a try, is it? What do you think, guys? Is this a try, yes or no? For me, this isn't a try. I think he's dropped this one. No try, lost forward. Disappointing for Bristol. But they've shown they've got the capability to really put pressure on this Toulon team. And also, the fact is, Toulon are very, very ill-disciplined. I'm surprised that there wasn't a yellow there. Ref spoke with them 3 times, I think. This is going to be a scrum here. 5 metres out. Here we go. Another scrum. It is Toulon's ball. So you expect them to be dominant here. But Bristol need to make it as hard as possible for them to exit from here. Penalty to Toulon here, and Toulon will breathe a sigh of relief, that's for sure. Few words being said, but nearly halfway through this first half, and wow, what a start we've had. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. It makes a massive difference to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Has anyone changed their prediction? Still online out here. Boots a ball from Saran. And it's a lovely take. And Toulon just get the penalty here. Frustrating from a Bristol perspective. There just wasn't enough support around him. Toulon are very quick to the breakdown. They get over the ball. They pin the man down. And it just makes it very, very difficult for Bristol. Oh, excuse me. It's a lovely take in the air, but the support around him just is simply not good enough. And in the end, Toulon are just all over him. There's 3 of them on him. I mean, Harry Randall isn't going to get 3 Toulon props off, is he, to be honest? Let's be honest about that. Well, they're going for the kick here. So here we go. Louis Carbonell. 1 out of 1 so far. Can he add to that to draw level? I mean, Bristol have been so dominant. Level up now. And it's successful. It's 10 points apiece here. Just over 20 minutes gone, halfway through the first half. I don't know how Bristol will feel about this one now. You know, they were so far ahead. And yet now, 10 points apiece. will maybe be a little bit frustrating, for being honest. Good luck to Bristol Bear as well. It's 10-all now. Let's hope that they can certainly. Let's see if they can do something now, because they started so well, didn't they? A try, a penalty, then they thought they scored again. And a little mistake just brings Toulon back into this game. This team knows how to win. Toulon know how to win. But the current score is 10-all, 21 minutes into this one. But Bristol know if they can get quick ball here, they can really make a difference. Toulon looking to slow them down as much as possible. Now Adrada with the ball in. Oh, it's a lovely inside ball to Earl. Yet again, Toulon are all over this at the breakdown. And he's just held up by the man. It is just too easy. It's good, but it's too easy. And it seems as if Bristol, when they go into contact, that realistically, there's just not enough support around them, it feels. They go into contact and it's not enough support for them. Eben Esterbeth just grabs him and holds him up, and nobody's there with him. And really, they need to go in pods. If they're going to go in like that, they need to go in pods. It feels like they do anyway. If you have subscribed tonight, I do really appreciate it. Just a shout to subscribe if you haven't already. Keep you up to date with all the biggest rugby deals and anything that's going on rugby related. I do also run a co-host, a Welsh Rugby Roundup show, which is out every month, first Monday of the month, and is streamed live on YouTube and on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the chat now to go check out the Facebook page. If you wouldn't mind just giving it a like and a follow, and that will make a massive difference. For the Dragons balls, make of that what you'd like, but you can check that out now in the chat. It's up there for you to check out if you'd like to. Well, Toulon having a bit more possession now, and probably have a lot of confidence knowing that they can defensively deal with this team now. But Bristol's defence coming up quick here. Esterbeth is huge. He just is massive, isn't he? Here we go. Bristol trying to attack here. Ball out from Earl. Very tackled. Randall back to Sheedy, who puts boot to ball into the 22 of Toulon. Go, Bristol, go. Well, let's hope they can keep going. 10-all, 25 minutes gone. 7 likes. Thank you very much, everyone who has liked. If you haven't liked it, please do. There's 12 of you watching now, so some of you have not liked it. So please do like it and subscribe as well if you haven't already. It does make a massive difference to the channel. I really appreciate it if you could do that. Also, if you have time, check out the Welsh Rugby Roundup show. It's called the Dragons Balls. Once a month, we round up all the action from Wales, from community level, all the way up until the national team. So we round that all up, and I do that with 2 great guests, hosts alongside me, Joe Shepherd, Big Joe Shepherd, some of you may know him, and Rian also helps out on that one, does a great job. So do check that out. We got to 8 likes, boys. Let's see if we can get to 12, though. 12 people watching. So 14 people watching now. So technically, we should be hitting 14 likes. That would be... I wish. I wish. I won't even get 10k views on this. But if everyone was to like, that would be insane. That would be insane if people can like. That would be awesome. We will at halftime have a chat about the halftime break. Oh, this is a lovely play here from Bristol Bears. Harry Randall could be in for his second tackle just short the line, 5 metres out. Sheedy takes the ball quick, sends it out wide. Sinclair tries to play. Oh, this is lovely hands. Madrado with the ball in his hands. He's looking at the corner. It's in here. Oh, he's in the corner. Oh, what a try. Oh, what a try. I don't know if it's going to count. They're going to have to check this one. But I think this is going to count. I think this is going to count. I can't see how this is not going to count. TMO is going to check this one. I think this is all okay. My initial reaction is there's no forward pass. Player wasn't offside. I think this is a try. And he's going to check to see if the foot is in touch. That's all okay. Madrada gets the ball. I think the pass is okay from Madrada. Oh, I'm not sure. I think that might be forward. I think Madrada's pass is forward. It's so close. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Is this a try? Yes or no? I'm not sure. I wouldn't want to call this. I personally think that's slightly bit forward. But again, it's about the direction of the hands, isn't it? And everything like that. The finish is great. The finish is brilliant. There's no question about the finish. He's certainly in. And he's grounded it well. The pass, oh, I don't know. I would not want to be in the TMO or the ref shoes right now. Let me know in the comments, though. Well, the ref has said... The ref has said the ball's gone forward. It's a forward pass. I think the ref's got that one right. Golden Freddy, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Welcome. Louis Callow, yes, it was forward. It was forward. It was very, very close. Really tight, though. But what it shows is that Bristol can certainly play. They can really play. They can certainly play. But you'd have to say Bristol have lost 2 opportunities now to get tries in the first half an hour of this game. Will they rue those missed opportunities? It's going to be a tough one. It's another penalty here to Bristol. I'm surprised the ref hasn't spoken about a card. Yeah, massive disappointment. But they got an opportunity here. Here we go. Sinclair takes it into contact. But Bristol know they can certainly get the better of this Toulon side. And Toulon steal it just as I say that. There's a phone behind me. Yes, there is. There is a phone behind me, that's for sure. Villiers, then, we spoke about him in my preview, about his turnovers, his ability at the breakdown. That's another sign of it, man. Turns the ball over in a really, really critical position. Well, half an hour into this one. And I think Toulon, I generally think they'd be fairly happy because they're 10-all. Bristol have tried to score. Oh, this is a lovely kick from Sheedy. We'll get back to what I was saying in just a second. Is this going to work? It is not, unfortunately. But Toulon will feel that. Although they haven't played that well, they're still in this game at 10-all. Bristol squandered 2 good chances. So they'll be a little bit frustrated, but Bristol have certainly shown that they can certainly play, and they are willing to play from anywhere, really. And Radrada has spilled this one forward. So it'll be advantage to Toulon here. What can Toulon do? Louis Callow says no spark in the Toulon attack. They're showing glimpses of what they can do, and they can certainly show a glimpse here. Little kick over the top. Is this going to work? It is not. Well, here we go. Esteban takes it into contact. Well, the next score is going to be pivotal in this one, isn't it? If someone can get some points before half time, that would be massive. And Toulon drop it. Here you go, Bristol once again. Oh, that's going to hurt. Running into each other there. Here we go. Stade Maurice David with 1,000 fans in it. Sheedy will look to kick this one or keep it in hand, which he has. Radrada with ball in hand slips though. It's been such a good game so far though, hasn't it? It really has been a great game. Advantage over for Bristol here. "31 minutes. Randall goes for the box kick. He's kept it in play here. Carbonell, this number 10, is brilliant, isn't he? Golden Freddy, subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you so much, mate. Lots of watch-alongs coming up. We've of course got the end of the Six Nations. We've got the Autumn Cup coming up. We've got the Premiership final. We've got a lot of content coming up. So be sure to be subscribed, leave a like on this video, and also please do hit that notification bell. It does make a difference. So this Friday coming, so a week today, we have Scotland against Georgia. I'm hopefully going to get a guest on, Kyle Patterson. He's been on the channel lots of times before. He's got his own channel and he makes fantastic content, rugby content, and he's a big Scotland rugby fan. So Scotland against Georgia this time next Friday, live watch along here on the channel. And also then Wales will play against France in a opening game, a friendly game. I don't know what I'm chatting about. In a friendly game ahead of the Six Nations. A lot of dispute about that, whether that was actually going to happen, but it is going to happen. So that is, going to be on. Great idea of a live watch along, Brandon. Thank you so much. I'm glad you are enjoying them. And I love being able to interact with you guys. And it's just about chatting about rugby, isn't it? We love rugby. We love rugby, don't we? So that's the big thing, isn't it? We love rugby. So lots of rugby coming up. The change here, Heem's going off and Dequaka is coming on. For Toulon, that's got to be an injury concern. But it's line-out ball here for Bristol, just outside the 22 of Toulon. Can they look to get a score just before half-time? Would make a massive difference going into the second half. Lovely ball here. Here's Sheedy inside. Well, I think that's a high tackle from Esteban. I think he needs to be careful there. But Toulon really hit them hard, and they're at the breakdown very, very quickly. And Toulon win the penalty again at the breakdown. They're turning the ball over so much. And that'll be frustrating for Bristol. That'll be very, very frustrating for them. That'll be very frustrating for them. That's for sure. They're so good over the ball, and it doesn't seem as if Bristol really... I don't know why Bristol are going in on their own. They should be going in pods. If they go in pods, the man's there to support him straight away. He's not the one being tackled. He's going in supporting him so he can get over the ball quickly and they can retain the possession, because this is what's going to kill Bristol. If Bristol can have sustained amount of possession, I believe they can tire this Toulon team out. But they need to use their brains a little bit more. Well, Bristol have turned this one over illegally so? Yes, illegally so. So 35 minutes into this one, Toulon with a penalty. What are they going to decide to do? Toulon could actually go ahead here. And they're going for the posts. Toulon going for the post. And they could actually take the lead here, which seems a little bit crazy right now. At half-time, we will take about a 2-minute break just to grab a cup of tea and a few other bits, and then we'll be back. But the live stream will still be on. It won't be stopped. It'll still be on, but there'll just be a cover over the screen. There'll be something like this on, and then, yeah, that'll be on, so you just know. So it just won't just disappear. But I will still be here. I'll just make a cuppa, and then, yeah, we'll be back. So an opportunity here for Louis Carbonell to add to his 2 penalties or 2 successful kicks to make it 13 points to 10. And for Bristol, it'll be frustrating. It'll be frustrating because they played some really good rugby, but just haven't had that end product and have not had the accuracy in their end product. Dropping the ball, of course, they're driving more on the forward pass by Semi Radrada. It'll be very frustrating for them. But here come Toulon. Can they add to their 10 points? And Carbonell is successful, 13 points to 10. Well, that's got to be frustrating. That has got to be so frustrating, man. For Bristol fans especially. So that is a late score. 4 minutes now until half-time. Cleared away here by Siren. Can Bristol have something before half-time? That's the question now, isn't it? They've got to decide what to do. Are they going to go for it? What are they going to do? Toulon are just so powerful at the breakdown. That's where Bristol are losing this one. They're just getting absolutely smashed in this regard. Little kick over the top by Siren then. Malins decides to run and then puts boot to ball. Here comes Toulon again. The centre looking to get over the gain line here. Tackled though. Here we go. The big boys of Toulon. Big tackle there. Surely that's a forward pass. Yes, it is, and Olivon will not get through. So 38 minutes on the clock, nearly half time here. But Toulon with the advantage anyway. So penalty kick here for Toulon. And it's over. So Bristol do have time for the kickoff. They've gone for the little chip here, and they've not won the ball. And you expect Toulon will just kick this one off and be happy. And it's kicked off by Toulon, and that will be half-time, ladies and gentlemen. 16 points to 10 at half-time. There we go then. So half-time is 16 points to 10 to Toulon. What are we thinking? Golden Freddy, at the minute, I can't actually do that just because I don't have enough subscribers. Yeah, I can do that. Absolutely. I'll do that for the second half. That's absolutely fine. How is Callum Sheedy playing, please, Brandon? Well, it's a good question. I actually quite like him. He's Welsh, though, so maybe I'm being a little bit biased. I'm the best person ever on planet Earth. Well, thank you. Yeah, I can't, unfortunately, at the minute, you have to reach 1,000 subscribers to have a moderator. When I do that, I'll hit you up and let you know on that. I am going to jump off in a second just to go have a drink because it is half time. And then we will be back. So I'm going to jump off in just a second. It is half time if you are joining us. Just going to make a drink and then we will be back in about 2 minutes time. So don't go anywhere. Make sure you are subscribed. You've left a like on the video. You commented your thoughts, etc., all that good stuff. And we will get to your comments very, very shortly. Thank you so much for watching so far. I'll be 2 seconds and we will be back. There we go. We are back. We are back. Just had a little break there. Half time then. Yes, half time it is indeed. Welcome back to the stream if you're just joining once again. It is good to have you with us. Oh, I was gone for there. Nature was calling, etc., etc. But we are back. Half time here then. Out in France. So it's going to be interesting, this one, that's for sure. But we are back here. Yes, we are back. For half time, as I said, Bristol. How will Bristol be feeling? It's an interesting one, isn't it? How will they be feeling? I think they'll be feeling frustrated, but also encouraged at the same time. Yeah, they'll be frustrated but excited at the same time and encouraged that they have built something good here. But also the fact that Toulon have been so dominant at the breakdown, which we spoke about in the preview, we spoke about that throughout this first half, that they have just got over the ball so many times and have turned the ball over so many times. It must be very, very frustrating for Bristol. But what you got to think about as well, if that pass doesn't go forward from Vandrander, that's a try. And if he doesn't drop it at the driving maul, that's a try. So you're probably looking at a 14-point possibly gap between both teams, and that changes the whole complexion of the game. But we did say that when Bristol was 7-0 up, the next score was going to be crucial, and Toulon did get their try, and it so proved to be very, very crucial in this one. So let me know in the comments down below predictions for the second half. What do Bristol need to do differently? What do they need to do? What do they need to do differently? Toilet time. Yep, for sure. I needed to hit the bog. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm really glad that rugby's back. Got some food. Got some cookies. Got some water. And got a cup of tea as well. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Definitely feeling good. And welcome to the stream if you're just joining at half time now. Some people may be just joining at half time while they're having the break from the TV. Welcome. So good to have you with us. Feel free to subscribe for regular rugby content. And we're going to watch the second half through. And we'll have a chat at the end as well about the whole game as a whole. And we've got so much rugby coming up here on the channel. So much rugby here on the channel coming up. And now I'm stuffing my face live on YouTube. This is a fantastic comment. I do hope that Bristol keep their discipline in the second half, giving away unnecessary penalties. Absolutely. And I do feel like Bristol are being a little bit ill-disciplined, but I also do think that it is Toulon being so good at the breakdown. They are just so dominant. And as I said, we spoke about this pod, going in pods into the breakdown. And Toulon do that very, very effectively, while Bristol tends to go into contact on their own. And that means then they get isolated, the ball gets turned over, it gets messy. And the reality is Bristol aren't as physical as Toulon. Toulon are massive. They're just huge. So, you know, that is very unfortunate for Bristol and very frustrating for them. But they got to get around that. If they want to win this game, they got to get around that. And in the second half, it's going to be really interesting to see how Toulon can deal with the fitness, because traditionally the French forwards are not that fit as other forwards. And so it's going to be interesting to see how they deal with that, see how the bench deals with that. So we'll have to wait and see. But predictions for the second half, guys, in the comments. Let me know who you're backing to win this one. I thought it would be interesting to have a look at some of the breaking news in the rugby world now. So let's do just that. Let's first of all talk about this story. I'm going to share my screen with you so you guys can see it. So hopefully you guys can see this now. This is the big story, of course, from the day's action in rugby. So here it is. The Rugby Championship has breaking news. South Africa pull out because of coronavirus disruption. This is big news in the world of rugby. World champion South Africa withdrawn from the Rugby Championship because of a player welfare and disruption amid the COVID-19 pandemic. New Zealand, Australia, and Argentina left in tournament, which begins on the 31st of October. So this is going to be very, very frustrating. You know, they were already talking about it, and they gave South Africa 48 hours to agree that they wanted to do it. But this is what Jurie Roux, South Africa's chief rugby executive, said. With time essentially having run out, it left us with no option. This is a hugely disappointing outcome for our supporters and commercial partners, but the ongoing impacts of the pandemic and multiple dispensations means we are unable to deliver a Springbok team without seriously compromising player welfare. And I think that is a big issue for South Africa because all their players are all over the world, obviously. And yeah, trying to get them back in is going to be a challenge. Right then, we're ready. Second half just about to kick off here. Bristol kicking off 10 points down to 16. It is going to be a shame for South Africa, but we are back. It is time for the second half. Bristol, can they get back into this one? Second half has just kicked off here. I've got my food, I've got my drinks, I'm ready to go. What do Bristol need to do differently? What do they need to do differently in this one? Here we go then, Sheedy back into Radranda. This is a good play. And for some reason, he's gone for the kick, which doesn't make any sense to me personally. But again, Toulon at the breakdown, that's going to decide this game. That is going to decide this game. I hope that Bristol can get a try. They'll be right back in the game. Absolutely. Next try for me is pivotal. If Toulon get it, I think it's game over personally. I just think it'll be too much for Bristol. But it's going to be interesting. Parise on the ball here, tackled. Good take in the air there on the halfway line. But Bristol starting lively here, just like they did in the first half. They haven't scored within the first 17 seconds, but they have started very lively regardless. Radranda. Well, that is an awful tackle. He's grabbed him round the neck while he's pulled him. The ball is there, though, for Randall, who finds Sinclair. Sinclair pops it up to Sheedy. Sheedy out here. Here we go from Bristol. Lovely hands. Ben Earl is tackled. Can he stay infield? He can do. He's done very, very well there. But Bristol not really going anywhere at the minute. And they'll be frustrated with that. But Randall, they're going towards the 22 slowly, creeping towards it. They need support here at the breakdown and something very interesting at the start of this second half. Toulon are not committing to the breakdown that much, which is interesting. And I think that's for two reasons. One, they're worried about their fitness because it takes a lot to do that. But also, if they do lose that battle at the breakdown, it leaves a lot of space out wide and leaves a lot of gaps in their defence. So for Bristol, that kind of plays into their hands, but also plays against them in a way. And they've been pushed all the way back here. Benno, lovely hands there. But Bristol not really going anywhere. And if I was them, I'd be thinking of trying something different now. Sheedy, just before the halfway line here. Randall with the ball, and this is going to go to the forwards, you'd think so now. And it does, and it's a little pick and go. But Bristol do get the penalty anyway, so they'll be fairly happy with that. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to turn the commentary up a little bit to see if that makes a difference to the atmosphere. Let me know your thoughts on that. Is that high enough for you? You can hear Hugo Monnier in the background.
So he's going to have to go on to watch at the moment. There's nothing that, no, it's gone on TV too.
It's good to see Bristol hold to the ball for the majority second half. Now getting another chance. They've been in the red zone many times.
Well, Bristol here within the 22. This is a line out for them. And they've lost the ball. They've lost their attacking line out. And it's those simple mistakes that are going to make such a difference. Okay, I'm glad the audio's good. I'm glad that's good. And hopefully that will help with the atmosphere a little bit.
Later today, this week, we have a local government in these parts, allowing 1,000 folk in. Lengthy isolation period for any Bristol fans wanting to come down here, so I know there are thousands of you.
It's a brilliant tackle by Toulon here.
Watching this right now, hoping that Harry Thacker can create some space once again. Work over the ball of Bristol's forwards, but this time it was.
Oh, it's kicking off between Randrander here. They need to be careful. Lovely hands from Bristol. Here we go. Someone's fallen over now. This could be a real opportunity for Bristol if they can use the right one. That's a high tackle. It's going to be an advantage here. That could even be a yellow if they're not careful. And they'll come back for the advantage from the high tackle. Now, what's going to be the decision on this one? I think he was going down.
Your mark is 5 meters on the other side of the 22.
So here we go then. What they're going to decide to do, they're going to go for the corner or the posts. Bristol weighing up their options. They're going to go for the post. Sheedy to take the kick. And we've got a clock back on the screen after it went off temporarily.
Around 46 to 37 opportunity. 46
Here we go then, Sheedy, the crowd. Yep, come on, Sheedy. We are hoping. And he's got it. 13 points to 10. He's done it.
Bristol 13, Toulon 60.
Changes coming for Toulon now. They're going to be changing that pack, which you'd absolutely expect them to start doing. So here you go, Bristol. From their own half on the 22. Eben Estebeth has left the pitch officially. Great game so far, says Babatunde. Absolutely, it has been a great game so far. It's been really open, which I've really enjoyed. And I don't support Bristol. I do like them. I like their style of play. And there's a couple of Welsh boys in there, being a Welshman myself. But both teams have really come to play rugby, which is awesome to see. Really good to see. So this is going to be an interesting few minutes now, seeing how this develops. Let me know if you have any beers on the go tonight. Mate, the sandwich was delightful, right? I had ham, bit of an interesting one. Had ham, obviously butter, and then I had barbecue sauce. You can judge me if you want. I had barbecue sauce. You can judge me if you want, but it was lovely, Ralph. It was absolutely delightful. But Toulon are going here for a try. It's well played, though, by the fullback for Bristol. I did eat the sandwich. I finished it all in one go.
Lovely hands from Parisa as well. Carbonell just tapping the ball on. When they're good, they're looking really good. We've got to say this is fantastic defensive maintenance. That bouncing ball, getting down, diffusing that threat. Toulon in the area that they want to be.
An interesting moment here.
In the last few moments, I'm sure they'll back themselves with.
Well, Toulon, big pack, driving maul. That's certainly going to be probably what they're going to go for here. And they've turned it well here. This could be worrying for Bristol. And it's still going. This is very, very worrying. It's gone to ground, though, which for Bristol will be a positive.
Desperately trying to organise Bristol's defence. They've got some hard work ahead of them here.
This is going to be tough. This is going to be very tough for Bristol.
And those big ones driving straight down the middle as well.
Here we go, though. The defence begins now for Bristol. Penalty on its way for Toulon. This could be worrying from a Bristol point of view. Carbonell absolutely smashed by Sheedy.
Cameron Sheedy getting upset with Baptiste Serrant about something.
Baptiste, come here.
Well, Baptiste Serrant getting a bit of a talking to. Who knows what Baptiste has said? Golden Freddy, thank you so much for joining. We'll catch you at some point. Ralph Jones makes his feelings very clear. Fuck me. Oh, it's a penalty here to Toulon anyway. This will make it 19 points to 13, meaning that Bristol will be a converted try behind. So this is going to be interesting. He can't miss, really, can he? He's right in front of the post. He's going to get it. Here we go then. Easy peasy. There it is. Bristol 13, Toulon 19. Bristol need to start chasing a little bit now, possibly. I'm not sure what the argument was about between Baptiste Serine and Sheedy, but he was not happy, that's for sure. Anyway, Toulon dropped the ball forward and Bristol regain it in the 22 of Toulon. Now, this is a big opportunity here. Sinclair takes into contact and it'll be a scrum to Toulon, just inside the 22. Sergio Parise making the mistake there. I'd be fairly confident, Ralph, because Toulon are going to start tiring now. We know that. We know they're going to start tiring. And if Bristol can get quick ball, and as Hugo Monnier just said on commentary, it's not often I agree with him. I do agree with him on this, is that if they can keep it simple and do the basics well, then they'll get tries. They've shown that. Yes, Toulon on 19. They've just had a penalty to make it 13 points to 19. So scrum here. Still plenty of time in this game, though. There's still plenty of time in this game for Bristol. Here we go, though. Oh, shit. Did I put 13 to put to 17? I do apologise. Let me... I did. What a moron. What a knobhead. I did. I do apologise. Here goes Radada. Sorry, not Radada. He just went flying over. Advantage here. Penalty to Bristol. Diving in. And Baptiste Serine is being quite simply what I would call a knob. He's just an annoying... He's like your annoying little brother. He's just there. He's piping up. He's been a typical scrum half, isn't he? He's just pissing me off. Look at him. He's got a little wry smile on his face. Sheedy deciding, Bristol deciding to go for the points here.
You can imagine tension time, a lot at stake. Now a bit of pressure onto the referee. Exactly the kind of reply Bristol needed.
So Bristol here to make it 16 points to 19. Ralph, I'm feeling the same. Come on! And he's put it over very, very easy. Let me update the score for you and I'll get it right this time. The changes happening for Toulon now. Some of the front row leaving. So they're leaving early. Jean-Baptiste is on. We turn to the biscuits. To the cookies.
Ready to respond to those changes by bringing on our own new hooker who's head to across with Jake Fulmore.
Sheedy out here. Here we go. Them trying to attack. What I like about Bristol, I really admire the style that they try and play it out. They're not afraid to have a go, try different things.
Yeah, that was very keen on having a look and you can understand why. Plenty of yards after those Watchalongs in that first half. Bristol.
So there's two Bristol changes. Jake Fulmore's on and John Arfoa is on as well. So
there's some changes for Bristol happening as well. Walmore is on for Bristol. Arfoa is also on. Sinclair leaving the pitch. Sinclair, I think, has had a good game today. I think he's had a really good game. Some changes for Toulon as well. Sauri has gone off. Italy has come on.
excellent work there from Banal. Trying to get Bangaway into the game.
Penalty here, and Bristol again go for the points. And this is what Bristol have done well. They've taken the points when the time is right. They've used common sense. They haven't said we need to go for the corner. Just keep the scoreboard ticking.
To press and look at the aggression from Dan Thomas. He sets the line speed. He sets that intensity. He takes their defence to them.
Okay, folks. So just a reminder that next week, next Friday. So that will be Friday the 23rd. Scotland are playing against Georgia in a warm-up game ahead of the Six Nations conclusion. There will be a live stream here, a watch-along on the channel. You can join in and watch that one. Myself and Kyle Patterson, who makes fantastic rugby content. He's Scottish. He will be on. Sheedy adds the 3 points. Kyle Sprinkler. Love it. Love it. The game is certainly in the balance now. And you say that Bristol have started the better. But yes, so a live watch along next Friday night between Scotland and Georgia. That's going to be quite an interesting game. Finn Russell back in the Scotland squad. And then on the Saturday night then at 8 o'clock, around about 7:45 again, Wales against France. We'll be doing a watch along here on the channel with the guys, with myself on the Welsh Rugby Roundup show, the Dragons Balls. There's a link somewhere on the chart there. You can check that out. And we do a monthly roundup show of everything about Welsh rugby, from community, grassroots, all the way up till international rugby. We'll be doing a live watch along for that, so you can join us. Make sure to be subscribed, notification bell on, yada, yada, yada. Awesome. Right, 57 minutes on the clock here. Bristol looking the more dominant side here, looking to play the rugby, which they've done all game, in all fairness to them. 20 minutes to go, halfway through the second half. We're 3/4 through. Sheedy, that is a fantastic kick if it works. That was a brilliant kick. This guy's been called to Wales national team. I didn't know that much about him before, but I'm seriously impressed by him. He just sees the gap behind, kicks it over beautifully, and it's a fantastic try. I'll drink to that. Ralph Jones, I'll leave a link to the Facebook page here in the chat. Let me just copy and paste it for you so you can go check it out if you'd like to. We post content on there every day, some bits and bobs, and you can check out. That is, the link should come up in the chat for you now, so you can hit that. Please give it a like and a follow, and we'll be putting content out every day, really, some little bits and bobs. Oh, here comes Bristol. He's going through. He's going to score. The fullback's in. Oh, he scored. He's going to go right to the post, and Bristol have got it. Bristol are in here, and, well, what a try. 24 points to 9. Greg also backs up the Dragons Balls. Thank you, Gregor, for your support. I know you watch all 3 blokes' shows, and you're an absolute legend, so I really appreciate that. But Bristol here, more important things than the Dragons Balls at the minute. What a try. He gets the ball, he steps in, handoff off, and he's straight through. And it's a lovely finish.
When you think about the way in which Bristol have accumulated their points, they've got penalty, and then hit a try. That's exactly how you want to be playing 5-inch rugby. Brilliant finish. That's a crucial time.
Max Malins with the try. Oh, hi, Shan Hannah Martin. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Up the Bears. Absolutely up the Bears. So, yeah, guys, if you want to go check out the Dragons Balls, you're more than welcome to do that. Monthly Welsh Rugby Roundup show. We put content out every day. Next show is going to be on the 2nd of November, but we are doing the watch along, of course, on on Saturday night. So Sheedy converts that one from Maitland's try. Oh, it's a lovely step. And the defence just isn't there. And this is the fitness showing now. This is the fitness showing. I spoke about this in the preview and now. Harvey Dobson, welcome along, mate. Marlin's one of the best fullbacks in England. Well, from tonight, he's been absolutely brilliant and hope we keep him. Absolutely, he's been fantastic. The style of this Bristol team play is just exquisite. It really is. I'll just update the score. So what are Toulon going to do now? I would expect Toulon to go back to basically being powerful, being dominant, effective at the breakdown. That's what I'm going to expect them to do now. And they've just lost their own line out. Bristol have just lost their own line out. You want to retain the ball. That's the most dangerous time to concede, is if you lose the ball. Parise collects and straight into the driving maul, of course. Toulon go, and it's just the power of their pack, which is going to be very, very difficult to deal with. Same maul. But Bristol have done really well here, actually. But it is an advantage, I believe. Advantage, yes, for side entry. This is really a boxing match, isn't it? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. His hair is outstanding, mate. If you want to see someone with outstanding hair, Jordan Williams, who plays for the Dragons at fullback, that guy has insane hair. Probably the best hair in rugby, possibly. Lovely ball out here. They've got to try and stop him. He's so strong. Oh, he's thrown it out. Oh, and they'll go back for the penalty. And this is a really important time for Bristol. Bristol can come out of this without conceding anything. What a shift they'll have to put in here. Side entry there from the winger for Bristol.
So important just to do the basics very well. Bristol have done that pretty well in the opening 60 minutes of this game.
Baptiste Saran will put this into the corner. The driving maul is coming again. You know what's coming. And it's going to be very difficult for them to hold out here. Absolute travesty. Travesty. They cut his mullet. But the thing is, like, I don't know. I do think it's a travesty, but I also think that it's, you know, I certainly wouldn't. I just would not grow one, but still. Anyway, driving maul here clearly is what they're going to do, and they do that. And fair play to Bristol. They've really stopped that one. Not conceding a penalty either. Now they need to put some big shifts in here. Saran plays it out to his backs. Great tackle there. Well, they've got to be disciplined here, Bristol. They know that, but they've got to fight for their lives. How long left? 26 minutes left on the clock, mate. Bristol have done really well to slow this ball down. Olivon going for the try line. Oh, he's inches away, but he hasn't quite reached it, I don't believe. They've got to hold on here. Great defence from the Bristol boys. Frazier here trying to push and go, but stopped just short again. All my heart's going, boys, I'm telling you. Great tackle again. Discipline is the key here from Bristol. Parise push back. Great defensive shift there. Bristol have certainly slowed this one down. They did. And they need to keep it now. That's going to be so important for them that they keep their discipline. Big tackle once again. Van Earl with a tackle. Ball's back the way it came. Once again, the tackling. Baptiste Saran puts it out here. Great tackle. And what a shift these boys have put in. I mean, what a shift. 15 minutes to go in this one. Ball's out. Olive on, who got so close a few seconds ago. Oh, and they've knocked it on. This has been an incredible defensive. And they'll have the advantage. And what a defence from Bristol. You've got to say, fully deserved and incredible defence. And with just over 14 minutes to go, that could be the biggest factor in the game.
Incredible, wasn't it? Tim Popper spoke to Pat Ladd before the game and talking about
Is he really from Fulltime? Yeah, I'm enjoying these comments. Just a reminder to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button and hit the bell and all that jazz. That'd be great if you could do that if you have enjoyed this stream.
that will give them a huge amount of confidence. It's just so important now just to get the drills right.
Hold on, Bristol. Hold on. You can do this, absolutely. And what Bristol know is that Toulon needs to chase the game. If Bristol can keep it simple, play in the right areas of the field, clear their lines when they need to, kick, go for touch when they need to, and just do the basics right. Don't do anything stupid. Don't try anything silly. Again, Toulon are still in this. There's still 14 minutes to go. Anything can happen. But I'd say if Bristol can get a penalty or a drop goal or something like that, I think game's over. But how are the nerves now, Bristol fans? How are the nerves? Here we go then. Randall to put this into the scrum. Bristol trying to do a bit of time wasting. Referee's having absolutely none of it. If you'd like to, folks, some of you may be interested in this, some of you may not. You're more than welcome to follow me on Twitter. I'll put my link in here for you guys. Follow me on my Twitter. I post all my videos on there, so links to that so you'll know when it's coming out and what is coming out. So there's a link there if you'd like to follow me. And it's a penalty to Bristol. Toulon doing something at the scrum. Who knows what goes at the scrum half the time. But that will be a huge salary if they can keep the ball down now. They can have a bit of a breather. They can play in the right areas of the field. That could be the game. That could be the game. Callum Sheedy finds touch. Ralph Jones. How good has your defence been this second half, by the way? How good? Your defensive coach must be over the moon with the effort your boys have put in today. It has been exceptional. Here we go. Bristol win the ball, which is so important. Bristol just need to take their time now, play in the right areas of the field. That is going to be so key to whatever they do. Referee's very keen for teams to use the ball. He's not keen on them taking their time. Randall will box kick this one. It's a decent kick as well, one that can be competitive for, and they've won it. Right, there's room on the wing here. Oh, it's out on the full, I think. And that's a poor mistake, you got to say. No need really to put boot to ball there.
Countries from Canada lost the ticket on the Challenge Cup in 2006. The London Irish escaped after extra time.
We could be going to extra time though. If Toulon get a try here, converted try, we're all square, and with just over 10 minutes to go, could be interesting. Here comes Toulon though, with some much needed ball, and it's great work there by Bristol once again with the defence. Baptiste Saran, who really pissed me off today, I'm telling you. Ball out here. Oh, the big four is combining, but Toulon have knocked it on. And he's tackled him off the ball. Still advantage. Harry Randall tackled and advantage is over. And they'll come back for the scrum.
This is where they've really stepped up. They have stepped up.
10 minutes to go until Bristol. You could be the European Rugby Challenge Cup champions of 2020. 6 months later than it was meant to be, but it doesn't matter. We are here regardless. And you could be champions. How are you feeling? How are the nerves? Can you hold on to this? 10 minutes to go. Holmes is on for Bristol, a change there for them. Do you mean penalty kicks, like they kick at the post, take time to kick at the posts? Is that what you mean? That'll be after extra time. At the minute, Bristol are 26 points up to 19. We're just at the 10 minutes to go now. But we have seen that before in the semi-finals. Leicester beat Cardiff Blues on penalties. Martin Williams missing the all-important kick. But who knows if we'll get to that. Here we go then. Bristol will look to make sure they get this ball. Oh, and Bristol are penalised. They have some new rules to quick and play. I'm pretty sure. I'm not too sure. I'm going to be honest. I think it's for knock-ons. I ain't too sure. I'm not too sure on that one. Going for the posts here, Toulon.
Injured at the hips. Jake Warmore in his bed. It's a good decision for Toulon just to hop the sticks.
Toulon going for the posts here. 10 minutes to go. Louis Carbonell. Every kick has been successful from both kickers today. Can he add to it?
It's back on.
I think he's missed it. He's missed it. He's missed it. He's missed the kick. That's a huge let-off and a huge mistake. He's missed it. Can't believe he's missed that. 9 minutes away from being champions of Europe.
Whoever wins the Champions Cup tomorrow will be first winners of the Champions Cup. Exeter or Racing. Of course, that will be with us tomorrow on BT Sport. 4 o'clock on BT Sport. Find the European weekends with us.
Well, here we go. What do Toulon have left? How much do they want it? How much do Bristol want this? That is what it could come down to, desire. And this is great defence and great tackling from Bristol, really putting pressure on them. And it's a knock-on from Toulon. And if they can kick, if they can get a scrum and a penalty, then you think this game is done. 8 minutes to go.
Small victories. So small victories that Bristol have started to accumulate, which is starting to build momentum for them, giving them territory, giving them energy. It's really important that they manage this ball now. This bit of possession.
Here we go then. 8 minutes to go. Not long to go at all now. We are nearly there, Bristol fans.
tomorrow morning.
The director's given him on automatically. Team manager.
French directors maybe it's on
He's actually my man of the match as well.
Here we go then. It's a good scrum from Bristol, probably the best they've had. And they've got the penalty as well. And this could be huge. Sheedy looks at the little chip. It's not going to work. But they have the penalty. Is this to decide the game? And at the end of the day, has Toulon's ill discipline let them down?
7 minutes to go.
If they can convert this, they go 10 points ahead. 10 points ahead. Sheedy clearly going for the post here. If this goes over, is this game? He's got a minute to take the kick, so that'll knock off a minute.
Once again, it's another small moment that has become a huge moment. It's a huge scrum from John O'Connor. Look at the control of the back.
Here we go. Are Bristol going to be European champions? We're about to find out. 7 minutes or so to go. Callum Sheedy to make it 29 points to 19. Is this to win it? He's got the kick. 10 points ahead now. Is this it? Is this it, Bristol fans? Bristol fans, do you believe now? Do you believe? Pat Lam seems to believe. I believe. Do you believe? Is this team? Is this shirt right here? Is this shirt here? Is it going to be them?
And over the last 10 minutes, those Toulon threads, those
5 minutes to go.
Give a lot of credit to the Bears. I think they've gained management. I think their physicality, which is certainly given up to this half. You can see the emotion, some of the energy just being sucked out of some of the Toulon players at the moment. I haven't done too much the second half, but I haven't been allowed to do too much. It's all been about the Bears.
Here we go then. That's an interesting hot take. Sheedy's better than Bigger, in my opinion. I think they're different players. It's like comparing Anscombe to Bigger. I just don't think you can do it. They're so different players. But Sheedy has really impressed me this evening. Really, really impressed me. 5 minutes out. Ref has stopped the clock, though. To 4.5 minutes or so to go. Oh, tired. 21 people watching now. If you could all hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video and comment your thoughts, that'd be awesome. Here we go then. 4 minutes and 20 seconds until Bristol could be champions of Europe. And it's an early shove from Toulon, and it's another penalty to Bristol. And if they can play in the right area of the pitch for the next 3 minutes, they've won this one. They've won this one.
And with this, Callum Sheedy will just take his time, will just punch his ball back into Toulon's half. They're not just playing against the scoreboard now, they're playing against the clock. And it's just ill discipline. Adam Leonard coming in with a massive hot take. Bigger is garbage. So overrated, apparently. Wow. Okay. I disagree. Absolutely. I disagree. Yeah, it's all right to have opinions here. Sheedy's the man. He is tonight. He's been insane. And here come Bristol with the driving maul. The ball is still there. 3 minutes to go until they could be European champions.
They've won another penalty as well. Surely this is it now. Surely Bristol have done it. Oh dear, someone's injured badly here, boys. He is clearly concussed, the Toulon man. And this is something massive in rugby, isn't it? Concussions where people are hit hard. He's hit very hard there. He goes down like a sack of potatoes. It's very worrying. It's very dangerous. It is something that needs to be addressed in the game. They're doing as much as they can. He's going off now, but he's looking very, very sheepish. And that's the end of the game for him, unfortunately. Yep, absolutely. We hope he'll be okay. At the end of the day, rugby's great when you're winning and everything, but you want people to be okay. Absolutely, Harvey Dobson. Absolutely. Bristol here, deciding to go for the posts. This will certainly wrap up the game. But Bristol fans, what does this mean for your club? Because the way your team has grown over the years, from playing in the Championship, you come up, you qualify for this, you're in the semi-finals of the Premiership, you could even play in the Premiership final if Wasps can't make it because of COVID. And yet you are here. You are here. You are here. Sheedy then to add to his points tally so far, and he's had an incredible game. Here we go then. Sheedy kicks his kick through. That makes it 32 points to 19. That surely has got to do it for them. It's not 31. I can't count. Harvey Dobson says this here. I would definitely say it's because of Lamb. He's made such a difference. He absolutely has done such a difference. He's made such a difference there. But yeah, that is a current score, 32-19, with just over a minute left before you are champions of Europe. Bristol fans, get celebrating, get the bottles out, get the champagne out if you got some. Boys, you've done it. You're champions. I will make a really quick review after full time. They'll be up on the YouTube channel, hopefully in the next half an hour after this game finishes. So you can watch that one. And we'll quickly go over the game itself and our thoughts on it.
George Foster's on. European debut in a European final with 30 seconds to go with the European Cup one. They're the kind of debuts you want.
30 seconds until you're European champions, guys. How are we feeling? Bristol Bears, they've done it. They've potentially done this one.
But there's been nothing like this. Nothing like this for Bristol.
Here they go. 10 seconds away. The real Slim Shady. Yes. Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All they got to do is kick this one off now. They are champions. Do they know that the clock is red? It goes back. Sheedy's there. They're champions. Bristol Bears have won the Champions Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Champions of Europe. Let me know how you're feeling. If you're feeling great, subscribe. Hit the like button. Guys, you are champions of Europe. It is insane. Absolutely insane. Congratulations. Huge congratulations. Wow. And there we go. Bristol Bears. Ralph Jones, you must be happy, mate. Congratulations to you. Enjoy the celebrations. Harvey as well. Enjoy the celebrations, my man. You're champions of Europe. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button because you're champions of Europe. Congratulations to you. 32 points to 19 is the final score here. Wow. And you know what? I backed them to do it. I backed them to do it. Louis Callow says, fair play, didn't see that one coming. They've done it. They've done it. Awesome. I will see you next week. Take it easy, my man. I'm going to clock off now, though. Incredible game. Thank you so much for joining. Subscribe, leave a like, all that good stuff. I'll see you soon.